guys. I hope you are all good. So today I am here to discuss about the next part of spelling and pronunciation. In the first video I discussed to you all how to find out a silent letter in the words. So today's topic is how to spell a word. This word is based on the actual pronunciation, but we have to find out the spelling of it. In English, we have indefinite number of words which has so difficult spellings to write it in our communication or in our writing system. So what happens? Investigators found that 95% spelled errors come from the educated person. It means they are not habitual to write a correct word. It does not mean that they are committed errors of same words, but different people have the problem of spelling in different words. What is the reason behind of it? Of incorrect spelling of the words? Because we are not native speakers of English and we are not familiar with all the words used in English. But how can we improve our spelling? Number one, there is a need of practice. Number two, there is a need of the awareness about the new words or the words which we are not have seen yet. Number three, there is a word called mnemonic. Mnemonic means a technique to improve your memory. So we have a list of words here to discuss with you all. How can we find out the actual spelling of a particular word, to think about different types of affixes, that is suffix, prefix, infix. So we can see here the correct spelling of the first word is alright. That is here. What is the mnemonic? It means how to improve your memory, to memorize it, recognize it. What happens? Two words are there. First is all, second is right. No matter what it means, because we know what is the meaning of alright. Keep in mind that it is the opposite of all wrong. If you want to memorize this word, you have to keep in mind wrong is the opposite of right. So all right becomes all wrong. That is the basic tricks to remind or recall the words. Whatever you have to write the word all right, you also have to memorize. It means recall the word that is all wrong. Second word is COOLLY, that is coolie. And coolie, what is the meaning of it? Its meaning is to be cool. There is no need to become excited. It means to show you're generous. That means, of course, we can spell cool because it is adjective. And when we added the adverbial suffix ly to cool, it becomes coolie. Next word we have supersede, SUPERSEDE. So what happens? What does it mean? The meaning of this word is to substitute the position of somebody. It means to sit a place, to remove the luggage of somebody, or somebody leave the space and you sit there. So what does it mean here? This is the only word in the language ending in seed. It means in English it is only single word जिसके end में SED आता है. What does it mean? The only one. Mind you, there isn't a single other one so spelled. It means in English there is not any other word like supersede to come to the end of SEDE. It means कि इंग्लिश में कोई दूसरा S word नहीं है जिसके end में SED आता हो. So these are three words we discussed here. So we have to discuss further words. Okay, so come to the next. three words: succeed, proceed, and exceed. So what happens when we analyze these three words in terms of the spelling? We can see here there's only three words. These are only three words in the entire English language come to the end of seed. It means कि English language में only ये three words हैं जिनके end में seed आता है. How can you realize it and how can you recall it? There's proceed, exceed, and succeed. The correct spelling of these words we have seen here, but if you are confused, how can we mnemonic it? How can we memorize it? So what happens, we always be careful. If we analyze the word speed, that is a very easy word, speed, we used in our daily lives. So what happens, the first three letters of this word, like that is S, P and E. So how to recall it? You can say the first letter of succeed is S, first letter of proceed is P, and the first letter of exceed is E. So we can recall it, we can memorize this. Speed is the word. From this we can spell it with succeed, proceed and exceed. So I hope these three words are in English language come to the end of seed. There is no other word come to the end of seed. Spelling, how to spell a word and how to recall, how to memorize and how to mnemonic the words. So next word is stationery. So we know the spelling STATIONERY, and after that we have again a word stationery. There is STATIONARY. So what is the actual difference? If we analyze the word to recall the spelling, we can say in this word, station, that is common in both, is station. But what is the basic difference? In this word we have used E, that is ER, and that is AR. Yes. So that basic difference, what happens is stationery means just when we purchase the pen, pencil, paper, something else. So if we come to the analysis of this word to recall it, so we can say the word is paper, and in the end of this word we can say ER is there, ER. So this ER is here, ER. So we can say that is common to identify. We can say ER in the paper, that is common in the first word stationery. If in the examination there is a question, just find out the word relevant to the paper. So you can easily write down the word or find the spelling of stationery in which we have ER, but not AR. Now come to the next is AR. It means stand. STAND, standing or stand. So what happens when we recall the spelling of the word? If we talks about the railway station, so that station means stand, does not mean the paper something else. So how to analyze the words? We can see in stand we have the vowel A here, that is R sound. So we find the vowel A here and A is also here. You can see that is the similarity. So it means in the one is ER, second we have AR, or you can say that is RY is common, RY is common. Only difference is between two vowels, that is E and A. There is a trick to recall the stationery two words in different in spelling. Next is recommend, RECOMMEND. So what happens, I discussed in the beginning of the video, we have to focus on the prefixes, suffixes, infixes in English language to generalize the spelling of the words. So recommend, what happens? Commend, it is the root, because that is the actual word, but we have added the prefix re, that becomes recommend. The re is a common prefix in English. We add it in different words, like charge becomes recharge, view becomes review, cycle becomes recycle. So re is a prefix in English, so we added the word comment, that is known to all, that becomes recommend. So that is our part 1 of how to spell a word. In the next part, part 3, we will discuss more words regarding to the spelling of difficult words and how to recall, how to do the practice. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe.